Hi, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If it's your first time here, maybe there's a reason why. I'm gonna focus on, should we do, why did they ghost? I feel like people want to know about that. Why? Oh, thanks for being here. Hope everyone's doing well. If you could like the video, that's super helpful and shows support. Hopefully it's a story you do like, but even if you don't, just nice to support the channel. Thank you very much. If you dig the read, subscribe if you're into it. And yeah, let's see why they ghosted. If you're here because you want to know why someone ghosted, let's see if we can figure that out. Hope you're living your best life. If you're ghosted, you're probably sad. But let's put some of that energy in here and see what's going on. Being ghosted, that sucks. If you're the person who ghosted, it's kind of douchey. I mean, usually if people do that, it's because they're just like, they're pussies. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's because they're not like, they can't face themselves. How can they face other people, right? Oy vey. Ghosted. Alright. What's going on with this ghosted, why this, First, let's see who this is for. Maybe let's try to, focus on who this is for and why the person ghosted. If you want my advice, probably shouldn't say this, but fuck them. Anyway, regardless of what this says, right? I shouldn't say that. Maybe they really had an issue. Maybe something happened. Don't make excuses for that motherfucker. Alright. Ghosted. Let's see why. Let's see who this is for. And let's see why they was possibly going through this situation. Well, 8 of Cups. Alright. Show me what I need to see to tell this energy what it got stood up. I got an 8 of Swords on the bottom. Am I in the right? Where's my clip? Alright, let's see where this goes. Let's look together. These fell out to the side. Let's see together real quick. 2 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Queen of Cups. King of Wands. 6 of Discs. 5 of Swords. Alright, let me lay these down. If, you don't want to look at me talk to myself, maybe fast forward till I come back over here. While I absorb this situation of this, person we're interested about who ghosted. I mean, so like we know right away that somebody walked away. They left cups behind. These cups could be things. This could be the love. This could be their emotional. Let's find out. I'm assuming that's who walked away, but I don't know. We'll find it. And this, which is holding on. So I'm going to say, if we're here because we want to know about who ghosted. It looks like a ghost here walking away. And this looks like our negative shadow selves holding on to whatever swords we feel this and ghosted energy. Alright, let's look. Let's see what this story's gonna be. Why this motherfucker ghost. That's why we're here. We want to know why this... Well, we know it started. We know it started with 2 cups and 2 people looking at each other. This could have been someone... alright. Let's just... And then I have her on guard there. And that's my feminine energy. And I see this little shadow motherfucker here. Peeking. So I don't know if he's spying. Alright. I don't know why, but I just thought he was spying. I've seen that card a bunch of times. I never thought that guy was spying before. Alright. Now, this is emotion. This could represent... It probably represents the feminine energy. Because right under it, I got this, this wand man. King of Wands. Who's very passionate. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me absorb. Because, we got this here. We got that there, and they're both looking up at that. Well, I know you was left in this state of mind. Alright, I'm gonna try to clarify some stuff, and then, like I said before, if you want, fast forward. This is boring, or whatever. Because I'm probably gonna mumble shit to myself and be a fucking weirdo, because that's who I am. Alright. Alright, if you're resonating so far, this is obviously very, if you're the emotional energy, the feminine energy, we want to know why this, I'm going to say whoever this person that did ghost, obviously, he wasn't, he was a passionate, this was about the, you know, what, that your emotions were very attached, you were very emotionally attached to this energy's, passionate, the way he, you know what I'm saying. And that's why you're probably wondering why he ghosted. Because you're like, I opened my cup completely. I was like emotionally open. I mean, this queen, she didn't plop out upside down. So she's emotional, but she's not like ridiculous and like I would say loopy and acting all bananas with her emotions in that negative way. She was like, you was open, so you're very confused. Why is he not looking at you? Why did he walk away? We had passion. I don't get it. What do you want? What did you want from me? Alright. Let's clarify and see where this goes. Why did he ghost? I mean, I get confused with these because it's like, yeah, they ghosted because they're a douche. Like I just said earlier, right? Because they can't face themselves. If someone can't face you, it's because they can't face themselves. Or because you're just such a... I don't mean this for you, because I wasn't feeling this about you, but in general, like, you know, maybe someone's so emotional. I mean, if this came out in reverse, I'd be like, maybe you was a bit too emotional, you know what I mean? They was like, didn't want to... You know how people get. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the emotional, like, they don't want to face the emotional repercussions of somebody. How do I say this? When people sometimes tell you, most of the time, people tell you what they think you want to hear, right? Like, you should say things honestly. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And people need honesty. But, you know, most of the time, people are scared to be honest because they don't want to... It's not like you don't deserve the honesty, right? But people... they don't want to deal with how you're going to react to the honesty. Because you might be out of sorts. You might get like this. Maybe I'm saying that because that was what this motherfucker it ghosted. Because he doesn't want to face... We'll find out. I'll clarify. Anyway. Alright. Whatever. Sorry about that. But you know what I'm saying? Because then it do leave you feeling like you... Alright. Maybe that is the story. Alright, focus. I'm focusing on this energy right here. And as I do this and shake it, he moves away. He moves away. She's looking at it. Okay. Alright, so I already know he walked away. That nice girl. And I know she was left in this state. That's dead. That's looking over here. Yeah, the fighting. Like not wanting to, he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. It might be because, just see this. Yeah, you put yourself in a nightmare, overthinking. That's putting yourself in your own nightmare state. Stuck in, you know, what's in her little bread? Oh, there's some weird shit in that bread. Oh my God, what's in there? What's going on in your brain? I mean, if this isn't how you feel. This could be like the man, the person who ghosted, feeling like they were emotionally. I mean, there's worms in there. There's weird shit going on in that brain there. I don't know. All right, let's see what's happening. Why? Just give me some clarification, please, about but I have to go. About this 2 of Cups and 7 of Wands, like, just so I can make the story a little more cohesive. But that went there. I'm gonna leave it there. Can I just get something for this so I can? Oh no, that's half the back. We're not doing that. We're not looking at this. No, not half the back. Things. Choices. So many choices. We all have choices. Well, I see my strength can't. The strength came out, and I'm putting that over the first. There's 2 of Cups here. Yeah, defensive. Tame that beast. Tame that beast. This 9 of Wands. It's my least favorite card in this deck specifically. I dislike this card in this deck even more than the 7 of Swords. I hate the 7. 7 of Swords is my least favorite card usually because I don't like that sneaky. It also depends what comes out. Sometimes, if it comes out with certain cards, it could be someone actually hiding that they're gonna do, they're hiding something, but it's not necessarily negative. Like if it came out with a bunch of other cards that are positive with that. But usually when I see it, it's in a situation that's sneaky, and it makes me not feel good in my tummy. But this makes me, if you haven't seen this card, I'm covering her boobs because they don't like nude, they give you shit up here for that. Alright, we'll get into that, but it came out like this. Alright. I just want to... Can I just get something here to help me clarify this situation? Because Okay. Alright, why'd this person ghost? Okay. If you're here because you want to know, like we said before, you were there. So, someone walked away. We wanted to know why they walked away. Why'd they walk away? Because there's 8 cups there. This energy, the water energy. I don't really care what sign you are, if you're masculine, feminine, like what's between your legs, rather. You're the feminine energy in this. That's the masculine, okay? You got fire and water here. Water can put fire out. I think this energy wasn't being honest with. Alright, so like you're an open Queen of Cups in this energy. I feel like you came together, it was nice. I think what this is saying to me is that he always had this little like shadowy side, okay, that he wasn't, like you were open. You released, if you had inhibitions, and this isn't like grimy, dirty, like shit, like if you had, you felt like you could be more open with this energy. This is why you're wondering, this is why this is bothering you. If it was some other person, it wouldn't bother you maybe, like, or, being ghosted bothers us, right, fine. But this is like, if you're here and you're wondering, you know what I mean? It's because it was like, you're like, why? I feel it, like, why? You are balanced, emotionally, like, this is beautiful and a balance. Usually this energy, I'm like, oh, man, the Queen of Cups, oh, here we go. But no, this is like, you might be a water sign, alright? If you're not, then you're just a feminine energy you were able Like, let's say you was, before you met him, the masculine energy, maybe he was this closed off person, you know? Maybe he peeked and saw that, and then, kind of told you what you want, what I was saying before, told you what he thought you wanted to hear. And it was what you wanted to hear, because it made you feel like this. Yeah? And then you could be open. Like, I don't know what you started off as. Like, hey, you might have started off like this, when I was saying, because maybe you were closed off. Maybe you were holding on to old demons and things that held you back. They made you sad. They held you back. And then you met this energy, and you felt like I can open my seas of love. Raise my cup to them, honor them, and you were so. You didn't see it coming. This is why, you know what I mean? This is why it's hurting more so, because you didn't see it coming, even because you're just looking at the cup. You're not even sitting in the throne. Like, you're like, your God, your God's down with that energy. Your God's down. You were bare. You were naked for them. Not just physically, but emotionally and sexually. Whether this energy was truly a fucking air energy, a fire, this like passionate wand type of, like, if it was his zodiac, the masculine zodiac, doesn't matter. This is what they represented in the relationship, okay? But they were never fully looking at you. And like I said, you didn't really even see it. That's why this goat being ghosted, it's more. And when I look at this, alright, the Six of Coins is like, in this deck, it's this image. Am I holding it too far? You noticed I did that. And it's like a person of prosperity giving to two people, usually do. Sometimes giving to one person more than the other. Sometimes this means that this energy was always giving to you and something else. Whether that something else was a person, or just like maybe they were, you know what I'm saying? Could have been a person. It could have been maybe. Alright, we don't have to. I'm trying to keep it more general because I get too deep into like specific. Alright, so the point is, that's what it could represent. It also could represent feeling, in my opinion, feeling like you're giving too much or you're getting too much. It could even represent that this energy not only ghosted, but took some of your, made you feel like you lost some prosperity, like literally money. Now, I mean, it's the Five of Swords. He's a pompous fuck. And this card in particular, the art in this, I mean, it's not, no, I don't even know what to make of that. Like, in general, it's just like shell-shocked. Like, being the whole thing. Like, maybe this person did take some, left you fucking shocked because you couldn't believe it. Because under that, to clarify, was the, the Five of Discs, but it was in reverse. But I don't know if I care what that means, because I'm seeing it's literally like the hand pulling your coins. This coin represents someone feeling left in the cold, emotionally, physically, even financially. I read reversals, so when it's in reverse, it should mean that you are gaining that back. But when the way it fell, I mean, I pulled it came out in reverse, and then I have this little page. I feel like this is like how like this person took your little cup there, and that energy was smaller than they let on. Because under that, I have my Ten of Swords, so they betrayed you. Like, they betrayed you. This wasn't like they just ghosted and it hurt your feelings. And I see underneath this cold King of Swords. I always say I love the King of Swords, but in this deck, he's very cold looking, and he's just cold. Alright? He's supposed to have truth. All I see is his sword right down the way it is here, in your fucking back. And it's because the wands, man, the wands. And you thought he could be your divine when I see, like, that's a divine couple to me. So to me, that means you really thought, like, this could be, this energy, was passionate. That's what sucked you in. Maybe that's what blinded you. Okay? I don't know if he legit had, like, a shadowy side that was fucking really... I mean, I wasn't feeling that devious darkness. But, it really brought out your shadowy side to not trust. I feel like you had to put... You know what I mean? Because this is someone after a battle. But, like, they're not holding their... This should be in their hand. But it's not. It's not. None of these are in their hand. And they're just... They're defenseless. They're supposed to be... They're defenseless here. They're completely naked after a battle. Like, so, like, you really let your guard down here. Maybe that's why you're hurting, because you don't normally do that, maybe. And you trusted this person, and it makes you say, how do I trust my own, like, my own judgment? Maybe you thought you were, you're smarter than that. You are smart. I'm not seeing a stupid person here. Listen, you should be able to open your heart. Alright? That shouldn't have happened. So, I mean, if we want to know why, yeah, he was just hiding. This person was hiding who they really was, and they left you. They kicked your cups over. They were dick. Oh, this bastard. Alright, yeah, okay. So, look, you were ghosted. And that's why. The guy was the masculine energy. I mean, what can you say? Alright. Let's just, like, see what the, possible, I'm sorry, this is very sad. Alright, but don't keep yourself in this, state, if you're in that state, because you'll make yourself, like, don't let these things haunt you. Like, right? This is why we say they ghosted, because it, like, haunts us, right? This is like, you're holding on to the swords that this person put in, the masculine energy put in your back. Okay? But, like, these, you're bound, but it's you're binding yourself. Okay? We can't control what this, dirty energy did, or who they are, We can only control ourselves. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I wish I had that superpower. I would, I'd use it if I could. Alright, let's, but I definitely see, like, this person just very fake. It wasn't like they ghosted, because, like, they're just fake. It was fake energy. They always were. And I think you're hurting more so, you were there, I said. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, see if there's something, here to, like, contact me if you want me to put a curse on them. No, I'm just kidding. What goes around comes around. Alright? And what I see just now, look, when I just says that and I look at this, that energy, it came off like it was big and strong, and it could be, all those things. It was faking its passion. Maybe not. You know how people, like, they feel, oh man, you know what this energy was? Alright, look, I'm gonna just say this because I felt it, and this might not be the case, but this is what I felt. So, and I'm saying this in case this energy comes back. Alright? This is the kind of energy that says when it says what it says, it means it. It's passionate. That passion you felt, why it bothers you so much that they left or ghosted, and this, why we're here right now, is because that passion, it's real. Whatever is inside them, that passion is real. When they say it, they mean it. But they only mean it when they say it. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying if you know what I'm saying. Because this Eight of Cups in every deck is a little different, right? In this one in particular, I don't know what you see, but I just see, like, I don't know, that path goes nowhere. So, like, this person, they just they take the path to nowhere. I wasn't feeling, like, narcissist. I mean, listen, we throw that word around, that's a fucking deep, like, true narcissism. Like, if I thought that, I would say it. I don't think that. I just think it's not a good person. Like, real narcissism is a true mental illness, and there's different levels of it. There's different types of narcissism, different levels of it, okay? So, there's a difference between someone who's a real douchebag, that lies, that's like, not just confident, but pompous and cocky, and, this is not an evil person, but they're not good. They could be good. They're not like, I don't see them being like mental, like like mentally unstable and like evil. Like I said in one reading about a feminine energy, it's not like she was bad. She even could have been like an evil succubus, like, the way she used her sexual energy. But she wasn't out there like, killing baby animals and being, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a good person, but it's not like the devil, Satan, And even the devil ain't always bad, and the devil ain't bad in the deck. It is depending on what comes out with it, but, it's just like a weird, horny, passionate energy, like, how we call feminine energies like gold diggers? Like the masculine version of a gold digger, Like a gigolo. Passionate. Passion's real. And they mean what they say when they say it. But that don't help us, does it? You know what I mean? Pretty words, when you mean someone, there's none to back it up, alright? That's my point, alright? So let me just get on with this. What can, this energy... Because this is what it is, alright? What should the energy, what's advice for this energy, the feminine energy, who needs to hear this? What's, advice? How could she, like, help release the darkness? Or, like, don't tell me he's coming back, because, yeah, I ain't even trying to hear that. Alright, the Ten of Wands at the bottom. I don't know what kind of insect, I just mentioned this because maybe this insect means something to you, because I see a lot of different, I used to see a fly, now I see a bunch of shit, and it's, alright, inside of this is the silhouette, okay, jeez, am I holding this through? Is the silhouette of a little masculine type of energy, okay? So that masculine type, that shadow, this person that left, they're going nowhere. Alright, either that's what that's saying, like I felt that, and it doesn't really matter, because they ghosted anyway, so, but if it's not saying that, it's saying you're carrying a burden that you don't need to carry, and there are always going to be things in life that might burden us. It's how we carry the load. Alright, so that's advice, and, this is what came out. This is good. I like this. I have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is like... Came out right there. Oh, the Two of Swords is like... See, I like this because in this card, she's like in a meditative, like, she's in that yoga pose, meditating. Seeing both sides of things. Okay, usually to me, this card by itself, and depending whatever, it's like a person whose heart is closed off, they're covering their heart. They might be in between two choices, like, or, that they're not looking sometimes at the thing they have to choose, or should choose, and sure, like, in between. But this card in particular is cool. She's, the feminine energy, is in a yoga pose, balance, okay? And she's seeing both sides of things. And the Nine of Cups. Now, this, sometimes I get, like, the Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles in certain decks, it confuses me a little. I'm just gonna say she's very similar looking to me, to the posture, everything, how she looks, to the Nine of Pentacles, which is a feminine energy. And she has her cups here, so, like, look at all the rainbows, look at the colors in this, okay? This is being in your head, this isn't a bad thing. I like this, alright? Maybe, these are both actual yoga poses, so if you do yoga, or meditate in general, it's just saying continue doing that. If you don't do that, I don't do it like I used to, but I used to really be into yoga and meditating like on a regular. And I'm gonna say this: if this is, I asked advice, so this is how I'm taking this. This is for you. If you want to get back, if you're in this headspace right now, because of the situation, right, that we just went over here, that's how you're gonna get back. You're gonna get back or into this, okay? Without me even saying what this card is. Who cares if it's the Nine of Cups? Just look at her, right? This energy, you feel it, you see it, you get it. Meditate. Usually if I'd see the High Priestess, right, I'd be like, you gotta pray. You gotta pray to God. You gotta find, like, God. But this is telling me you gotta meditate. Which I'm gonna say, to me, personally, meditation is a type of prayer, okay? To me. But this is literally saying, like, yoga and shit to me. So, I'm gonna say, like, you know, maybe literally do some yoga and stuff that'll help you find balance. And I already feel like, you know, you have the ability. You're not someone that already... This isn't a feminine energy that came here who was all loopy and a mess, grasping on old love of old time. No. This is why you're upset about this, because... So, yeah, you're already a balanced energy, I feel like. So, this thing, you know, it's not gonna hinder you. So right now, if you're being hindered and held down in this shadowy state, right? Well, look, everyone has a choice, I feel like. You control your destiny. So this is your advice cards of I asked, right? So it's saying if you're in this and you're holding on, you can release, pull those swords out and use them, right? For good. Let the swords, you know, don't let them hinder you, is what it's saying. It doesn't have to hinder you. That's what it's saying. It doesn't have to hinder you. Alright, that's the reading. And, like the video, subscribe if you're into seeing things in the future. And, yeah, you know, it is what it is, right? Good luck, God bless. Okay, you control your destiny. You're a strong energy, and do some yoga. It's good for us all.